Good evening. Welcome to Open Air TV news broadcast. And today we bring you updates on the recent presidential election in Nigeria. Election malpractices have been a long-standing issue in Nigeria, with reports of rigging and violence becoming commonplace during the election process. Despite President Muhammadu Buhari's insistence on free and fair elections, his own ascension to power has been called into question, with allegations of rigging. This has led some to question his moral grounds for denouncing electoral malpractice. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who was accused of rigging during his tenure, has also been criticized for advising President Buhari on this issue. Moving on to the 2023 presidential election, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been declared the winner. However, reports of rigging and electoral malpractices have marred the credibility of the election. There were reports of delays, tampering with devices, and deceit by INEC staff. An unconfirmed audio recording of an official has also surfaced, further fueling suspicions of malpractice.
You was posted from where? It's on Plateau. From Plateau. But I'll call the Plateau man now. I'll tell him to tell me if he does not return my decision, I will deal with him. Don't worry.
No, let him just sign, that's all.
Maybe that was if he does that, he should return whatever. I'm going to make sure that I will kill him in this state. No, don't worry. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Call the bank coordinator.
Yes.
Of Plateau, the INEC.
Yes.
That I said he should warn his man in Ghana.
Okay, sir.
That if he does rubbish, he should reform what he did. That if he tries it, that will make sure that he will never leave the state.
No problem.
So the time like that he should warn him. If he's playing with people, he thinks that they will collect that and begin to do rubbish. That time that I said that you see what I will do to him. If that's how they be, and then too, I think the man in Electoral, I think it's also Plateau. I think it's also Plateau. So find out and tell them that call the three coordinators that I say they should tell their people. If they want to joke with me, it's not me. I will kill them in this way before they leave.
No problem.
If I want to return what they gave them, I will kill them. Just call the three of them.
All right.
In 2019, there were reports and photos that circulated on social media showing 2 bullion vans entering the residence of Bola Tinubu on the eve of the Nigerian presidential election. The vehicles were alleged to be carrying large sums of cash. When Tinubu was asked about it in an interview he granted, his response was, "I don't work for the government, I am not in an agency of the government, and let anyone come out to say I have taken any contract from the government of President Muhammadu Buhari in the last 5 years. If I have money to spend in my house, what's your business?" Let's hear from him.
Million fans. And those ballot papers. Where am I voting now? Where am I voting? Excuse me. Is it my money or government money? I don't work for government. I'm not in agency of government. And let anybody come out to say I've taken any contract from the government of President Muhammadu Buhari, APC, in the last 5 years. They should prove it. I'm on my own. And I'm committed to my party. So, even if I have money to spend in my premises, what's your headache? Excuse me. If I don't represent any agency of government and I have money to spend, if I have money, if I like, I give it to the people for free of charge. As long as not to buy votes. So who are those watching my house and looking at bullion fans? They must be mischief makers.
His response generated different reactions from the public, with some people criticizing him of vote buying and others defending him, stating that he has the right to spend his personal money as he pleases. In a conflicting statement, Comrade Ayodele Adewale, newly appointed Director of Outdoor Promotion and Management for the 374 local government ward units in Lagos, claimed there was no money in the vans. In addition, he asserted that both vans arrived at Tinubu's house after missing their address. Have a listen.
On the other question of the bullion van or no bullion van and all of that, I think that matter has been put to rest. There was no money in the bullion van. The bullion van that even came missed the address to have come there. It was not invited by Asiwaju or anybody.
It is clear from his statement that either his or Tinubu's account is completely untrue. The reasons for the arrival of the bullion vans are not clear and have been subject to speculation and controversy. Some people have alleged that the vans were carrying large sums of money intended for vote buying and other forms of electoral malpractice, while others have suggested that the money was for personal use. It is worth noting that electoral malpractice, including vote buying, is illegal under Nigerian law, and anyone found guilty of such offense can face severe penalties, including fines and imprisonment. Some accounts have indicated that the authorities' refusal to interview Tinubu was not unexpected. Ultimately, the truth behind the arrival of the bullion vans at Tinubu's residence may never be fully known, but it remains important to uphold the principles of transparency, accountability, and the rule of law in the conduct of elections and other political activities. Thank you for listening.